this generation that's like, if you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 now, I feel bad for y'all, man.
Hi guys, welcome back to Pass the Guac. We have some special guests here.
We have special guest Charles Vega.
How's it going?
And then we have Alyssa Martinez. There you go.
Martinez.
I said Martinez.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
I said Martinez, guys. What's she gonna
Cheers to a good show.
So like this is, I guess it's only season 2, but we are so excited to actually have people on the show and hear other people's thoughts.
Yeah, we're actually in Houston filming. So get straight to it. This is my close friend Charles Vega. I grew up with him. Just to let you know,
this is my close friend. I've known her for over 10 years.
Exactly, and I know
we
newly known her.
You guys do win.
But today's topic we're going to talk about. It's going to be guys. What is it? What is the title?
Girls going out and we're going out. He's like,
Girls night versus guys night.
Girls night versus guys night. All right. Girls night versus guys night. You want to take it? Start it off. What do you think about it?
What do I think about girls going out and guys going out? What do you mean, like? Do they get wild? Is it like are they in a relationship? Like
pretty much in a relationship, I think.
Okay, so we're talking about girls going out when they're in a relationship and guys going out.
Like which one tends to be like frowned upon, I guess.
Exactly.
I feel like guys' night is more like that's more of a problem.
I agree.
Really?
Yes.
100%.
I totally disagree.
Well, I think it depends what kind of boys you have because if you're kind of
Yeah.
like we're gonna play Xbox.
Hello.
If you're gonna play Xbox and stuff and just like drink and smoke, and
Is
stuff,
that a boys' night?
that is
Oh,
a boys'
okay.
night.
Well, let's say going out to a club or going out to a bar. Let's like say which one do you think seems worse, or which is more
The
frowned
club
upon?
is worse than the club.
I feel like
When I think
I don't know. Girls nowadays they be scandalous. Girls nowadays they're scandalous.
True.
Because
But guys aren't.
and guys are scandalous too. But I know a lot of girls that like even some of my friends. I'd be like, damn, this girl going out and she should be going out and she knows she should
Why,
be doing these
though?
certain things.
What
Like,
is she-
have
what
you
did
ever?
you do?
Okay, so say you have guy friends, right? So you run into the guys that are having guys' night out, right?
We ran into him so many times.
Yeah,
Right, for
having
like
guys'
that.
night, but like it wasn't like I had like a whole bunch of guys. I'm talking about like 4 or 5, like all your buddies, right? Is it a good thing? Like you think they're gonna get in some trouble,
Oh,
or a
for
group
sure.
of girls?
Definitely, girl. The thing is about whenever.
I know
Girls
that's a
just
really
wanna-
Whenever
they
girls
wanna
go out,
dress
it's
up.
50-50 on that.
They
Girls
want to
wanna
have their
feel
outfit. They want to like get ready together. They
Yeah,
want to go to dinner, and then if they do go out, they go to the club. Like
Wait, what city we
they're
in?
there to dance.
That makes a big difference too, though.
It does.
At
It depends. If you're in Miami,
Oh my!
It also depends on
if
club you
Laura,
go to,
if Laura's
too.
in Miami,
I'm going
How
to
is it?
11 and I'm not going to go to sleep till 7 in the morning.
there you go.
You're not going
So
to bed for like 40
so
hours.
sometimes you might be doing something that you don't want to be doing, like
But actually,
like
last time I was in Miami, I was
a
in a
little blow,
relationship.
something like that.
And I was like, I'm kind of over this. Like, I just want to be home with my boyfriend.
Okay.
He wasn't shit, but
Okay.
like, that's what I was thinking.
Do you think like any kind of drugs alter that though? Because
Alcohol,
like I feel
drugs?
like
Of course.
not even alcohol. Alcohol does play a factor in it, but I feel like people have more control sometimes, depending if they're
Alcohol? Have you seen people?
No,
get
no.
sloppy?
I'm saying if you're a little bit grown, you could. Some people are able to like, okay, I'm only have 3 drinks.
Well, of course,
I'm good,
age plays
right?
a factor always.
Age plays
Yeah.
a factor. Younger, you
Yeah.
probably get sloppy. You
Yeah.
probably throw up. Your girl's holding your hair.
Exactly.
Your guys
That
like
shit.
It's happened. It's
And
Just
the
like-
guy's trying to take
You
you
guys
home
have
because you
never-
are throwing up and shit like
Exactly.
that. So
But there's a difference. I feel like when girls do coke, they end up being, and you see it a lot in LA. You see it a lot in LA. Girls do blow, and they're with the ugliest dudes you ever seen in your life.
Well, those are coke whores who just want to hang out with
Yeah.
everyone. But there
They're
are people.
feeding-
But
they're
do you
feeding
think their
feeding
mind is
drugs.
altered when they do that?
So I mean,
No, I
anytime,
think they're like, I
anytime you
want
do
drugs.
drugs, your mind's gonna be altered, right?
Yeah, but
But the thing is like from what I understand is when you get drunk and you do coke, it actually levels you out,
Yes.
right? So
yes.
so let's say the girl's sloppy
I
and
don't know. I don't do it.
yeah, same. But let's say the girl's sloppy because she's drunk, and then she might make mistakes that she wouldn't make if she was doing coke because apparently the coke calms you
Sobers you
down,
up,
it sobers
yeah.
you up, and it
Sobers
makes
up.
it to where you can drink more and you are quicker on your feet to think about the mistakes that you might make.
So it sobers you up, and then you get right back nasty, and then it sobers you up, and then you had like a whole 2 gallons, 2 gallons of vodka. What
Bro.
you gonna
I
do?
mean,
2
it could
gallons?
happen,
But it's
but
never
I-
ending, right?
Yeah.
Whenever they get
But
done.
That's why.
there's okay. How do you feel after the fact?
Are we talking about drugs or girls going out?
We're
Because
talking
right
about girls
now-
going
yeah,
out,
I
but
know.
girls go out and do drugs.
But
So
that's
do
not
guys
the-
though.
So do guys.
And
So
guys do.
No, the fucked up thing.
I'm a guy, so I'm telling
And
about
the the thing is,
and
is girls
girls
get it from the guys,
Yes.
right? They get it from the dudes that have it. They sell
Okay,
it.
so
But guys are just trying to make
if
money.
you're
They
a
making
guy,
money
you're going
moves.
out with your girls. Your boys might have
depends.
drugs or whatever, and that's a way for guys to get girls.
Exactly.
100%.
So it's
The dude with the drugs is like,
Wait, she was about to say
She's
it's a
right, though.
win-win.
the dude.
No,
with
it's
the-
it doesn't
It's a
matter.
win-win.
What's, and
the guy with the drugs is the one that's trying to get the girls because he knows girls tend to do that shit more than dudes.
And what
do.
if it's one of your boys who is trying to do
Guys,
that and you
I
have
don't
a
hang out with
girlfriend?
those guys.
Same. Same.
My
Same.
friends are, clean like that.
But
But I do see
Good
that. I've
guys.
seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
okay, so you run into I run into you in Miami and you with your girls. Is that a good thing? But you have a boyfriend.
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying this is
I
the
think
scenario.
for
right?
for our, at least like within my friend group, for us, like we like to go out and hang out with our girlfriends and look cute and do this, and like if we're, let's just say some of us
Do y'all
are
dance?
single,
Y'all just dance
listen.
together?
Yes, but let's just say
Yes.
some of us are
Yes.
single and guys come over and talk. That's fine because some of the girls are single. It doesn't mean that the girls in
Okay.
a relationship have to be like.
Here's the flip
oh my
side.
God.
So how many single? How many?
I don't know. It
together.
depends. Ask me.
Hey,
It
give us a
depends.
scenario. I gotta know
Do
the
you need the
scenario.
numbers? Like,
Yeah, because
Numbers
if
make a difference.
majority of them are single, then that
They're gonna
one
influence
that's in the relationship is gonna get influenced
Exactly.
to do some fucked up.
But
if all of y'all are in relationships-
But it
all of
also
them
depends. It depends on her friends who she like puts around herself because you can have good friends and you can have bad friends.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it depends on the actions that they want you to do. Right? A girl, people are always going to listen to what their friends tell them to do. Sometimes it's wrong. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
good. So if they surround themselves with good friends like they should, then they'll make the right decision. But it doesn't always work like that.
Got it.
Sometimes their friends had just got cheated on, so they'll be like, "Man, that dude, like he's gonna cheat regardless."
We would
So-
say drop that dude. Don't even play the game. But
But you know
I
what I'm saying?
understand what
Like,
you're saying,
like
yeah.
if, for instance, if we were hanging out, right,
Mhm.
and you just were in a breakup with a girl and she cheated on you, like your mental state at the time
They're
might
gonna be like, "Girl, go ahead, and get that.
Exactly,
Please.
exactly.
Okay, go ahead."
at that time you might be like, "Yo, she's gonna cheat on you, bro. So like, let's just have fun out here in Miami and let's do our thing." But if you were like in a good relationship, like if you weren't single, you'd be like, "Nah, bro, don't ruin something good."
Of
So your
course.
mind state changes depending on where you are
Who you
in your
with,
life.
and on
where you
another
are,
note, I
exactly.
think you should be able to like go out with your significant other and it not be drama. If
Oh,
there's
hell yeah.
alcohol involved.
If
you're-
Because
yeah,
we
but-
all know those couples that
Yes.
are out, they're drinking.
And they're arguing
They're
and shit.
arguing.
I've been
Oh,
in
that's
that
nasty.
relationship.
I know,
I've been
Lord.
in that-
I
I've
done
been
stopped
in
it a couple times.
He has seen me
Yeah.
do
Ooh.
like bad arguments and stuff, and you've been like break up with that person.
But I think alcohol, like sometimes people hold feelings whenever they're sober,
Yes.
and then when you start drinking,
Ooh.
you're like, "Man, when the
They
fuck
let
you
it
did
all
this?"
out. And
Like,
they
you
let it
know
out
what
on
I
the
mean?
night of your birthday.
Yes.
2021.
Remember 10 years ago?
that was 2017.
Sorry, 2017.
Do you remember that
baby.
birthday?
Which one?
When I had my 25th birthday at
That's
my apartment.
hilarious. It was about
Oh,
12 o'clock
Oh,
p.m.
you remember
On
that
the-
birthday?
on the
I
dot.
remember that.
On the dot. That is hilarious.
But he was like,
and it
calm down,
always
calm down.
happens. It always happens on a birthday, your
Yeah.
graduation,
Oh, yeah.
your like, I mean, name some events, guys.
My work
New
event?
Year's?
Exactly. Your work event.
When
Holidays.
the
Yeah.
arguments happen?
Like on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to do that and ruin my Like, you know what I'm saying? God, I'm having
Yeah.
fun over here.
But I think that's an issue. I think if you
Can I God taste that guac real quick? God?
Yeah.
Pass
Want me to pass the guac?
pass
yeah,
the
pass
ball,
that guy over here. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think if you can't
Shout out to
have
my boy
fun-
over here. He made that.
Listen, I think if you can't have fun and go out with your significant other because you're too scared that they're gonna overdrink, then that's a problem.
In which regard, though?
But either or, it depends on who
Because-
overdrinks or
because-
both or the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Do
in
you
which
take
regard?
care of him?
Because I've been in a relationship where my significant other always goes overboard drinking.
But like, does that mean she gets sick or she like starts drama with you?
Is there a point to where you just let her just get drunk? Because like I already told you like 10 times, and then
I'm saying,
I
like-
just
like-
don't want to keep.
Then it's a problem.
See, the thing is, it's like it gets to the
Every
point
time.
where, like, before you go out, either A, me personally, I'm like, damn, do I really want to go out and babysit tonight? Or like,
Yeah,
Me-
after me, though.
or B, I'll be like, yo, like tonight, let's drink, have a good time, but let's not go extreme to where I'm holding your hair and you're falling all over the place and you're kind of embarrassing yourself and you're embarrassing me, right? So like, I think that, yeah, definitely you should be able to go out and drink with your significant other, but not get faced to where you can't control yourself or you're throwing up by the end of the night. Because like, if I go out with my chick as a man, I want to be able to come home and make love to my chick or whatever it is, right? I don't want to get home. I don't want to get home and be like, Oh, here we go. She's throwing up
But
again.
if she happens
Can't
every
make
once in a
love
while,
her.
you can't knock her.
What if it happens every time you go out?
Well, yeah,
And
then
that's a problem.
that's too much.
That's a problem.
So
What
how do you-
happens every time you go out and you're drunk, throwing up, or starting an argument, or there's some sort of drama? Like that's a problem.
See, the weird thing is like
I
women,
would
think-
never be with her.
I think women sometimes they get that drunk because they know that their person that they care about is going to take care of them.
Like,
Yes
it's like
and
a
no.
safe-
Yes and
Yeah.
no.
safety net.
I have an example.
I give them a free pass. You know, every once in a while they want to get wild and crazy.
But, okay,
It's nice,
but
though.
everyone
I'll be
gets
there and
wild.
I'll hold her
I
hair.
don't get wild, but it's
Yeah,
nice
wild.
to be able to trust someone that you feel that comfortable. Because I've been in relationships where I can never allow myself to get that up because I have to babysit and make sure that person doesn't
Oh, no.
drink. Yeah, Tarek knows.
There
like,
it is.
So
But
basically, she's
there are
like
some
that.
times that both of y'all get too up. And you know what? I got a babysit, goddammit. And I've been there, you know what I'm saying? I've been there and done it. And then I'm the Uber driver. You better give me 5 stars if I'm driving.
So back to like guys versus girls going out. Like I think, and this might be because I'm a guy, but women have a tendency to get hit on more than guys do, right?
Well, yeah.
So as a guy in a relationship, in my mind, I know how I was when I was single, and I know how guys are to beautiful women. So women are gonna get hit on nonstop.
but it's up to her.
To say no,
Yeah.
So
of
that's where
course,
trust comes in.
But, like,
if you don't
and,
trust
like-
that person,
true.
like guys can
Yeah,
hit on
but-
you all day long, and it's not going to phase a
But it's-
woman.
but-
like
If she's in love, if not,
Yeah.
you
But
can
listen,
say
though.
that.
if she's
She
not
doesn't care.
happy, she
What
might
if the girl
do it.
likes that kind of shit? What if she likes
Attention?
that? Because
that
means
means
you're
you're
she's
not
like, oh,
giving
you
her
ain't gonna
enough.
step up and whoop his ass? No, I'm not. Because you just accepted that he was getting hit on by that motherfucker.
Oh, has that happened to you?
Like, no, that hasn't happened to me, but I'm just saying I've seen it before. You
Oh,
get
of
me?
course, plenty of people.
Like, and they're like, oh, you're not gonna step up and talk to him? No, I'm not.
Well, for
really,
me,
I'm
I'd be
old
like,
enough to where
yeah,
if you can't
I
tell
would
him
be
that,
like-
then and I'm gonna get mad at you because you didn't say shit. You supposed to say something and stand up and be like, look, that's
That's
my
That's
what
you
boyfriend.
know what's
over there.
crazy.
Two types of
That's
guys.
when women get the shyest. Like whenever they're in a situation where they have to like control the narrative, they start acting like you're the man. You handle this,
Mhm.
right? But if they were by themselves being offended by a guy, they'd be like, here, don't talk to me like that, and this, that, and the other. But like whenever they're with their man's supposed to handle the situation.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It depends on the person. Everything is like
I mean, for me, I wouldn't want my dude to get in a fight and be like, "Let's go. This is so irrelevant." But there are some people.
But do
who
you
are
think
like,
it's hot when a guy gets in
But
fight?
there's two,
No,
there's
because
two
we're
types
adults
of
now.
guys. There's guys that
say
like
that.
when their woman is hit on because it makes them
Feel
feel like,
like-
that's my chick,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's my girl.
But
And
y'all
there's
like
guys
that.
that are so jealous.
is there really
y'all-
guys like that though?
No, like
yes, I've heard a
women.
guy like that. That's
That's
like that's
you.
my girl. Like she's getting hit on, like for sure. And then there's guys that are crazy
I would say
jealous.
that.
But here's
You
my
would say that.
concern though. Did that relationship work out? Not with you personally, but my point is that my point is that well, I guess like none of it works. Like if you're single at this point, but like if those relationships didn't work, if
He
the
doesn't know if that's the case. He's just
I'm
saying.
asking. So like if there's
You're
a
just telling
guy,
on yourself.
if there's a guy that he was the kind of guy like nah, I like that she gets hit on, like
Yeah,
That's
it
my
could work
woman.
out.
like
Yeah,
That means it's a stable relationship.
I don't mind
and
if
he's
she
proud.
that she
That means
gets hit
it's
on.
oh me neither.
stable.
I'm not saying
I don't
that's
mind
an
she
issue.
gets hit on because at the end of the day, I chose to hit on her. I was one of them motherfuckers
Yeah,
before.
because she's beautiful.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right? So it's kind of like
It's like
confirmation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's confirmation that you know your chick is hot, right? And you
Yeah.
expect it. But we do expect from a certain aspect. I want you to go ahead and be like, oh, thank you so much, but that's my boyfriend right there. And you over there and like this, you're like,
And we expect the same from guys too.
Yeah, but the thing is just like if we're talking about going out with
we do that. I do that.
Some guys don't.
if we're talking about
I
girls,
do
no,
that.
yeah, he bro.
I'm very persistent. But,
But it's
you
not just that,
can't
though.
ask me like 10 times. 'Cause the 10 times
The
you
thing
ask
is
me, I
you're
might.
picky.
No, I'm just-
Tark's picky, very very picky.
Mhm.
Like it's very
So-
very 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 seldom that you'll see Tark
This is not
meet a girl
scripted, by
at the
the way.
club and start dating her.
I said, this is not scripted, by the way.
No, of course not.
No, I was telling them because you my homie and it looks
No,
like
no,
you
no,
just
no,
selling
Yeah.
it.
no. It's only
She's like,
it's-
shoot.
It's, no, I'm
know
dead
him.
ass serious. It's only because I know the way he is. I can say that, like, out of a lot of people that I do know, Tark's the last person to like meet a girl at the club, and then the next like week they're dating, because it takes him to know the person, or like, can they cook? Can they clean?
Can they
do they have a
cook? That's his
future?
Big one.
Do they have a future for
Come on,
themselves?
Mama got recipes. My mama got recipes.
And he won't share them for a long.
You can't just
long
let
time.
anybody in there steal your recipes and then take it, go make a fortune off your.
I think women get the wrong idea when they see like a good looking guy. When they know a good looking guy or they see a good looking guy, tall guy, does they think that nigga's a boy. But not all guys who are attractive think like boys. Sometimes they're like, they have morals, they have goals, they have like the type of woman
What
that they
percentage
want.
do you think of that?
1%.
Okay, exactly. Yes.
1%.
But there is a chance.
But hey, there's a
yeah.
chance. There's a chance.
Yeah.
So do you feel like if you were out with your friends and you have a girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
and your friends are single and hitting on girls and then they come back to, let's say you're at the club, the table or whatever area, would you still interact or would you step away, or like how would you go about that?
It depends on
situation?
how much interaction is being, like, how much is happening, right? If they're interacting, like holding conversations, yeah, probably. If they're freak dancing on the girl, I'm not going to go and join in with them.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I think it's okay and it's polite to interact, but just to know where your boundaries
yeah.
are.
There's always
like,
boundaries. If you're in a relationship, like if you're in a relationship, there has to be boundaries because then you lose all respect for yourself and for whoever you're dating, right?
And I think once you cross the line, even if
You can't go back.
you can't go
You can't
back.
go back.
One, and if your significant other doesn't know, your boundary has changed. So now next time you go out, you're a little bit more open and capable of doing something.
And you're like, okay, I got away with talking about like sex to this girl, right? Like we're out. I'm saying like we're out. No, I'm saying like this.
Why?
Like let's say we're out talking, right? We're just at a table. We're at a bar. We're not freak dancing, like I said, but we're just talking, right? And a sex conversation comes up, and then you start talking about that stuff. That's
Could happen.
That's like a weird conversation to have with
So
another
weird.
woman or another guy if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
It's not if it's like an objective conversation, how we are now. We're all talking about a topic. So if you're talking about sex and she's not
If
your
you're hanging
girlfriend, I
out
think
with a
that's
friend,
okay.
If you're hanging out with a friends, that might come up just because you're just whatever. There's mixed personalities,
Yeah.
and something comes up. Like something sexual comes up, and that happens to come up, right? And
Yeah.
now you're on the topic. I feel that maybe there is a situation like that, but I don't think that topic will come up at the
Okay,
first time
as
you meet
men,
them.
when you've gone out and you've been single and you see a girl and she's hot, you try to talk to her. Do you ask her if she's in a relationship, or does it you don't give a f? You just talk to her and see what happens?
I don't think.
If she's with her, say it again. If she's with her friends,
let's just say I'm you and you met like Alyssa's a hot girl, and I'd be like, hey, like you're so pretty, like are you
Are you
do you have a
okay?
girlfriend?
I don't think it ever
Damn.
started. I don't think it ever
I'll
started.
give you my number right now.
How does it start?
I don't think. I mean, like we've been down that road. I don't think we go up to a girl and say, "Hey, are you married?" Like I don't think it.
Like
Well,
you
no,
just
you
start
can't.
hitting on her and you assume if she is taken,
If she says
she
it's her
will be
Exactly.
There's a
Yeah.
con-
So I
We
think
like to be a little
Give
bit
that
smoother though.
disclosure.
We like to be a little bit smoother. You
Hey,
compliment
how
a
do you
lady. No, you compliment a lady, and then you just slide right through. So you
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna just go ahead and be
Well, you
like,
can't give them
oh,
all the secrets. You can't give
Can
them
I
all
get
the
a
secrets.
number?
You can't tell them
Can I
everything
have can I have
because
your
then
number?
next
please?
time they're gonna be like, "I know what this guy's doing."
No, but you just be smooth.
That's-
Like it
that's
doesn't
what we're trying
matter.
to provide
And
you
like the,
more information.
Oh.
I thought it was
Information.
cool because a girl bumped into me the other day. And we at Bisu, and she bumped into me, right? And I'm like, okay.
How did she bump into
She
you?
just accidentally
On
bumped into me.
accident or was
On-
on accident on purpose?
You know what? And I asked her that, but she ended up hitting me up, and I was like, okay, well, that was smooth if you did that.
But
I was
have
like,
the
that was,
conversation.
but
Well, then how
no,
did
but
you
I
get
said, was it?
numbers?
I said, but did you do
Situation.
that on purpose or did you do that on accident? She said, honestly, it was an accident, but she was like, but I do think you're cute though, and I was
It was
like,
on
okay.
purpose.
Yeah, it was on purpose.
She tried. Maybe it was. Maybe
It
she
was
just.
on purpose.
And
So
that's
you
a
thought it
finesse
was
game.
her.
That's finesse game one on one. You know what I'm saying?
101.
But guys got finesse game. Girls got finesse game. Do you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so
Who's
how-
winning though?
I want to know the conversation. Why is it
Yeah,
always a game?
women.
Why does somebody have to
I'm
win?
just playing. Women have the best finesse
Say it again.
game.
I'm sorry.
I said, why is it always like?
Girls have finesse game. Don't even. You know what I'm saying? It
I
comes
think
with
girls
everything.
do have
I think
it.
Y'all is
But he was just like, we're winning. I was like, why is it always a game? And this is going into another topic. I've had a conversation with guys recently, like who have straight up told me, like, I just want to let you know, whoever you find, like, it's always going to be a game. Like, one person always has to one up the other if you're in a relationship. But like, why is that even?
Is it a game or is it like
Is it a game? I don't know.
I think
No.
it is. But I think it will never
Define
end.
game.
when I say
That's
finesse
what they've
game?
said. They're like, it's a never-ending
Define game though.
But that's life.
When I say
That's
finesse
literally what I was
game
about to
is
say.
Like, it's
Life is like
is a game.
life. You either win or you lose, right?
Yeah.
So games
So
are winning or losing, right?
No,
so if you want to break it down that way, if life is about winning or losing, so relationships are about winning or losing, right? Either you win
Winning together or against
winning
each
together. I'm saying like
Okay.
well, it depends on the person, right? If you're always trying to win against the other person, you're probably not going to win together.
Yeah.
right? So,
yeah.
but
Bro,
if-
you don't ever try to win.
People do.
Right.
Everybody's
You
in
want to win
relationships.
together.
No,
You
but
want
people
to.
try
Yeah, a
be
healthy
with
You want to,
relationship.
but-
What's a relationship that has been somebody's trying to win over the next person?
Bro, there's
no, but like
way.
winning is how do you know you're winning?
What I'm
Like,
saying
give me a
is
scenario,
there's
like,
no-
or do you know a celebrity or somebody that's winning like over the other person?
Beyonce's winning over Jay-Z.
Like you
every
think
day,
Kanye?
baby.
Oh, yes.
You think Kanye now just flip flopped and now he winning and
Kanye
Kim is
over
not?
Whoa. I think they go back and forth.
I think they go back
Beyonce's
and forth
always
because,
been winning.
because he
No,
had
Kim
that
is
tip.
more consistent.
Look, but he had that temper tantrum with him,
Yeah.
and they would
Kim
talk
is more
about divorcing,
consistent.
but they still ain't got the divorce.
Bro, I don't think so. I think Kanye and Kim they go back and forth.
Even
Beyonce
though
and
you-
Jay-Z don't nobody beat Beyonce.
Yeah, but he
That's
makes
Beyonce.
it. It doesn't
Nobody.
matter though, because he chose to make her win though.
Oh,
That's good. That's a good thing though. That's a good. It's okay.
No
Don't
more
worry about
rings.
it. It's a good thing that he. There's some guys that'll let their girl win just because they want them to. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to take the trophy. You know what I'm saying? I can sit back and I know in my head I'm providing everything and making the. But I'll put her up on a pedestal. It's
Yeah,
pretty
put
much
the pedestal.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Put
But
the
like-
on the pedestal. You got to do it.
You gotta do it.
Why can't it be equal? Bro, I get on Twitter every day and I see, like, I go down my feed and literally for the last, like, 2 months, all I've seen is it's 50-50. He buys a house and I live in it. It's 50-50. He does this and I do that. And it's all directed towards women.
Yeah, but
Like,
But
it's
I think-
never, I haven't seen one.
look, first of all,
post-
social media, everything you look up in quotes and stuff like that, then your whole feed is just
No,
quotes.
not
so
even-
it doesn't matter.
not even
about,
looking up.
You,
It's
you
just
probably
like-
look up some stuff that's probably negative sometimes.
But I think going based off what you said, being equal with something, I think is subjective because I let's just say I'm the man and I'm a woman, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm the breadwinner. I buy the house, but if my man's helping maintain the household
Mm-hmm.
and buying groceries, whatever it is, that's us being equal. I'm not going to expect if I'm making $1 million a year, I'm not going to. And he makes 100,000, I'm not going to expect him to put in what I'm putting in.
Yeah.
That's just financially.
But see,
So-
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then when you talk about doing things for people, like I've had guys iron my clothes or like do little
I've ironed
things
some
like that.
girls' clothes.
Yeah, and I love that. And maybe what
Yeah,
I
definitely.
give him is gonna be different. So it's not gonna be like, oh, you did this for me, I have to do that for you.
But see, the part is that like the little things, like let's say you get into a part of your relationship where you argue or fight or whatever, right? The little things are forgotten most of the time in relationships,
yeah.
and it's like I say this all the time. You can do 100 good things in a relationship, but if you do one bad thing, those 100
But
good
if it's
things
one bad thing,
go
then
away.
yes.
yeah, one bad thing, and it
It
depends
trumps
on
all-
It
how
depends
bad
on
it
it.
is.
Yeah, the severity.
They're never gonna let it go.
Yeah, there's always severity.
No
on it.
one's ever gonna let it go. I don't let go. I still
Well, you
remember
need
what
to
the
stop
But then,
shit
see,
holding
but,
happened.
but then that goes back to when you're losing. You want to win because you don't want to let go, right? You're not losing. You're not
Okay.
losing by letting go. So
Because you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. When you're in a relationship, you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that, but I'm gonna do that because that's gonna make that person happy.
Happy,
I'm gonna
exactly.
take the L today because I know next time they might take the L.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
But
like
do they try to take the L?
I don't know who you.
'Cause there's a
dated,
lot
but
of people-
hopefully the
Bro.
person you date
Hopefully
does
it
do
just
that.
is
Do
like,
some people take the L?
Some people don't.
People don't, and that's someone that obviously.
Who name one? Like who do you think would not take the L? You don't want
There's
to post
certain
them up,
people-
but like I'm
it's
talking
not
about in
even
the
in a-
limelight.
No, in a relationship. Okay, I don't know about that.
Because
I
we're
don't
not
know
gonna
how
call out
somebody's
any friends or anybody
Yeah,
that
I'm
we
not gonna
know.
say
You know
no
what I'm saying?
names.
Like Bobby.
There's people who don't say sorry.
Yes.
There's people who refuse
Oh,
to do
okay.
things.
I know
There's
some people.
who
I
are
know
like,
some
it's
people,
my way.
man.
He knows
Yeah.
some people.
Yeah, and it's something about that. I'm gonna be honest. I used to be that person that'd be like, I'm not gonna say sorry. I'm right.
No.
And then I grew up and I was like, you know what? If I care about someone,
Exactly.
it's okay to say, you know what? I'm sorry. I f***ed up.
That's crazy because I was raised. My dad was like before. If we ever got in an argument with my brothers or sisters, he made it to where we had to apologize
Yeah.
that same day. And
That's
damn, we gotten some like I pieced my brother up a little bit. He got me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But my sister fought my other sister, and then we had to go apologize. This shit was the most embarrassing thing in life.
your face
I'm
is all
sorry.
red. Your face
And
is
then
all
you're
red.
hugging him.
It's
You're
the
like,
biggest
oh,
hug
God.
you've ever had in your life.
Get the f- He's like, I'm a whoop.
You're like whispering in the air.
ass.
I'm gonna f you up after this.
Exactly. You're like, God damn it. You
Wow, I
just-
don't know if I can.
So now I got in the habit of even with my friends, I do that. I'll apologize
Yeah.
if I fucked up, my bad, or we'll at least have a conversation about it.
Do you think
And
that's
it's the
to do
same
with
day
age?
though, and
Growth?
all my homies do it. Say it again.
Do you think that's to do with just like growing and
It-
experience?
Oh,
and
big
stuff?
time.
If I would have
Big
never
time.
done it when I was little, I probably would have never did it now.
Okay.
Big
You know what I'm
time.
saying? But if you have that mindset, you can do that with everything you do. So even friends or business partners or
Work,
anything like that,
yeah.
work, you could be like, okay, I see that was kind of that you did that, but you know what? I'm gonna let it go. You cool, you still the homie. Unless they're just racist
I
and
think
kind of
I think holding
like that, and we don't like racist people.
Fuck
so
no, not over here.
There you go.
I think holding grudges is the worst thing that you could do. I understand that.
Even
that
for yourself.
I think
Oh,
I understand that people do that's up, like up, right?
Mhm.
But if you have to hold a grudge towards somebody, like
they should just not be in your life.
they should either A, not be in your life, or like
Well, you should feel sorry for them.
yeah.
I feel like only hurt people hurt
Exactly.
people.
Like-
and that's so true. Like, it sounds cliche, but
No,
I
it's-
realize
that's
that
spot
now.
on.
And
Well, because they
it's
have
the
something
truth.
inside that they can't
I
let
think
go.
when
Something
everyone
happened to them,
sometimes
and
it's not even some people just don't know how to love themselves, and it takes a long
Yeah.
they
time.
don't. But they need somebody tough in their life to kind of get them through
But
the
that's
ropes.
not our job.
It's not your job,
As in a
but
relationship,
you could be
it's not your
bold.
job to
Look,
shape someone.
some people.
But
are,
sometimes it is though.
sometimes look.
I've been
it
through
depends
it, and
on-
I
No,
can't
no.
do it again.
Listen,
I'm going through that
he's going through it.
like
Look,
the
some
same.
You
people-
can tell.
some
I'll
people
tell,
could
I'll
have the
tell.
You can
strength.
tell.
Some people
I'll
could have
tell.
the strength and be there and be like, you know what, this person does not see this way, but I have enough. I could put enough of my time into it to help them mold into the right person and grow. Some people don't need to do it, and they know that they look. I'm not gonna put. I don't. They don't have the same feelings. Pretty
Yeah.
much. If you have feelings and you really
Yeah.
love this person, you're gonna make everything work.
Exactly.
If you don't, maybe
you
you
can
might have this
try.
much time to put into it, but you ain't got this much time. Now,
What do you think-
maybe I can spend
what
2
do you
years
think the
on it, but I
cutoff point
can't
is,
spend
though?
30 years on
When
it.
you hit a wall,
Like-
I mean, I
like,
was there.
What
Tarek,
do you think?
guys
Like
know.
how long should
Like a
someone?
time limit?
How long
It's
should
not-
someone try to help somebody? Like if they care about them, to where they're like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
Okay, let me put this into perspective for me. I dated someone for a short time, like a year and a half,
Mhm.
ended very bad, and I didn't talk to them for like 8-9 months, and then we started talking again, and it's been 3 years, and when they've called me because they need help or something, I try to be there for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And then I hit a point where I'm like, I feel shitty every time I talk to you or I leave talking to you or hang out with you because you still don't get it. And
Like they're just negative.
they're negative. They don't love themselves. They don't have the capacity to
Gotcha.
understand. And it's like it's very difficult when you try to help someone and they just don't get it. And you're like, you know what? I need to take.
Do
care
you
of
like
myself.
say positive things and they'll get mad at you about something or like
They'll be like, I mean, I don't even want to
Give me
say
an example.
this, but like,
because I'm just curious. No, you don't gotta say the person. You don't gotta
Yeah.
say like.
oh, the person if they see this will know. It's that.
But of course, obviously. But I'm saying like
They will.
whenever like you try and like talk to them and like you're saying like, hey, how are you? Like whatever. How was your day? Like, oh, I got this and this going on. Do they hit you with? Well,
I hate my life.
yeah, like negative shit,
That's
basically.
it's like,
And you're like, God, dude, I
See,
just
man,
can't.
we
like-
don't need that.
we don't need it. And honestly, once I stopped being friends with that person, I
Your life
felt
changed?
better
Oh, okay.
about like everything was just better.
And,
for
and,
me.
and it's crazy because you look back and you're like, why did I ever
Why
do
did
that?
I?
And you know,
That's
some
like
people, some
80%
friends
relation.
probably
Oh, of
told you
course.
from the
Everything's
beginning.
in the moment.
Always.
All my friends. Told
Some
me.
friends told you from the beginning, but it
But we
only
all
took
need to
you.
learn, too.
But-
You have this much to burn. Sometimes people have so much time to just look. I got this time to just whatever. Some people do have that time. I ain't got the time in
I don't got
the, in
the
the
time
day.
anymore.
I don't have the time. Sometimes, you know,
But also,
You can do
people
whatever you
they
want
might
to
not
with it.
realize they have this time. They're just going through life when you're young, and
Yeah.
you experience things, and then you learn from every experience. And
Exactly.
So then you take that into the next thing. So it doesn't really matter
I think-
how much time is taking up.
But like,
It's just-
let's say,
I mean,
let's say,
it
for
does
instance,
though.
because I'm curious. Let's say, for instance, you're in love with somebody, right? Like you're actually like in love with them. Like y'all been through a bunch of shit, but you're in love with that person. How long do you think like a person should continue to try to help this person through whatever they're going
until
through?
you need to see some sort of
change.
not yet change
Or
or,
like
effort,
Progress.
progress.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna stop doing this, or you know what, I just did what you told me not to do, and
Woo.
I'm self-aware. I'm so sorry I did it. Like,
Yeah.
I'll work on it. Just having that self-awareness, even if they f up or slip
You
up,
think
is effort.
you think age plays a big factor? Huge.
When
right?
I was 23,
Huge.
24, 25, 26, I mean, I'm 28 now, but in these last 2 years, I feel like I've felt like I've grown the most.
So you like dating older guys versus younger?
Yeah.
I think every woman should always date an older guy. That's just my personal like. I think every
I will
woman.
It just-
never
it
date
just
a
steps
guy
in-
my age ever again.
But you know what though? When y'all date older guys, do y'all just continue to just not like
I think you
give a
level
fuck
up.
sometimes when you go out. Like
No,
there's
but
some
I think
people
it
that's still
depends.
in their party mode. Like some girls when you
Are we
like
in our
me,
party
I would
mode
never
right now?
like right now, because I would never date a younger girl. But you would never date a
Wait,
date
a younger guy.
Define
girl?
younger.
What is younger?
Younger
Are
than
we
like
young?
no. I'm saying a younger girl in general. I threw my hand right here. I wasn't saying you. Like,
No, but
hey,
21
I would never date a younger girl. I didn't do that. I didn't say a younger girl.
Younger girl.
Exactly, but like younger girl, I would never date because I know that they still have a lot to experience.
Yeah.
Is that
And like they
22?
want to go out and go throw up and do this and do that. That's fine, but they need to experience it. And I feel that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking it because at the end of the day, if you met a young 21, T Money, nah, I was a bad motherfucker, but I still was. I was bad, but I wasn't bad to what
Mentally.
normal guys do.
Mentally.
Like I don't go and if I'm with a girl, I'm not gonna cheat on. But if I'm single, young T Money, I'm gonna I get macked down.
But see, then you're almost in a lose-lose situation because you wouldn't date a younger girl, but
What is younger? though?
but younger girls should always date older guys.
Yes, that I'm
So-
So are
saying.
you
So
talking like 25 and under? I'm just trying to understand what is young to you. Like right now, you're 35. Who would you
maybe
not
when I
date?
say like, who would I want to date? I
Who
mean,
would you not date age-wise? Like, what's
Nah,
your cap?
like I would. It depends. It honestly depends on the individual.
I'm
You
just
might
saying,
every
like-
once in a
Of
while
course.
you run into a young girl that they're they're like an adult.
That's
in their
that
mind.
1% though.
That's the 1%. But I'm looking for a unicorn. I already said it. If you stay tuned for episode 1, I'll mention it 1, 2, 3, and then part 2. 1, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
One
I said it
A,
in every
one
one
B,
goddamn one.
One
Exactly.
C,
So
2A, 2B.
so that's what it is.
I have something to say.
Please.
Tell me.
I, as a woman, yes, I want to date up because I think as women, like they do mature faster.
Of course, they do.
That's why I've always dated older.
Statistically.
But when
No,
you
no,
get a
they-
man who's too
in life.
old, that means they don't want to grow up, and they're just like using
He's
you.
a Toys R Us kid? I'm playing. I'm just fucking.
There are
I think-
guys. who
There
like
are.
that.
Since we're
like-
on this topic, I think it's very, very
It is
weird
true.
and I wouldn't say gross, but when I see like a 25 to 32-year-old woman with a 45, 50-year-old guy, that shit is just like, I don't get it.
It
How
looks
do y'all
nasty,
even relate? Like, how is there anything to
Yeah, like if you
relate
don't know who
about?
Tupac is, like I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knows who
Exactly.
Tupac, Abraham Lincoln is, all them niggas. He knows everybody. But
yeah.
I just, like, I can never understand how these younger women,
She said it too.
people say it's not, like, and they say it's not for money. I can never understand how these 30 to 32 and younger,
I
It just
sometimes
looks
they
bad.
feel
Can
taken
they-
care of though. Maybe they want to feel taken care of, not
But-
even financially, but somebody who might be so
Yeah.
much smarter and knows how to do things. Because for me, what I listen before you say anything. For me now,
You're like this?
when I date, I want to date someone who's smarter than me and someone who knows more than I do because I want to learn.
I get
Because
you.
I've dated people that I've had to teach things to. and you
Yeah,
always
but
gotta
I'm talking
teach
about like
someone
your
to.
daddy.
Okay,
No,
well, that's
we
like
talking
they're
about,
not
like-
55.
I'm talking about a 15-year, 20-year-ish
Different.
difference.
30.
But
I'm
not
talking about
only like
20
15 years. If you're already like in your late 20s, early 30s, this guy's already about to have a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
And like he's already getting to the point where like he can't have as much sex anymore. Like he's already getting to these
At what age?
he's as
That matters.
a man, he's
If
almost
he
like
ain't slam
plateauing.
dunking,
What
are
age
y'all
should I
still with the
remember?
guy?
He's do what?
Who?
See, y'all ain't hear me. If he ain't slam dunking, are y'all still with the guy?
So you're probably trying to find attention elsewhere.
Like, because I feel like there has to be a situation.
That's what I'm saying. Like I never
Unless you like old, y'all both old, y'all got gray hair, y'all sitting in there like on some notebook shit. That shit could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, your dick fall off, you done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like her titties should fall off whenever your dick fall off.
Exactly.
Like,
if they
that's
don't fall off
different.
at the same
That's
time,
different.
goddamn, what you gonna
That's
do?
different. What I'm saying is just like these younger women
Okay,
who
guys,
say I
nothing is
only
gonna fall
I only
off."
date older men, but then it's like a 15 to 20 year like difference. How do y'all relate to shit?
That's what I'm saying. It's a little red flaggish when a guy is 15 years older. I don't know, to me, and they haven't committed yet, and then they're
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to date
yeah.
this younger girl, and then they like,
Oh, yeah.
swoon
Even
this,
even
and
as a
then they're
even
like,
as a
okay,
man,
bye. Like,
But see, what if you ain't getting it no more and he can't perform?
Or
Yeah, no.
if Viagra doesn't work, then she's gonna find a younger dude.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So this is
Well,
every
we
guy's
don't-
fear, right?
Wow.
Every guy's fear
wait, I would
is
agree with y'all.
every guy's fear
I don't
is
know,
that
it's like a different kind
if
of
something happens to them, they gonna get cheated on. That's why marriages don't happen.
Bro,
They don't last long.
Nowadays, like statistically, marriages are lasting less and less.
That's
less.
because they on their phone. Because I can swipe right and find the next best
exactly, dude. Like I feel so
and it's
bad.
horrible.
Tarek, I feel so
you know
bad for the next generation. Or like, if you weren't born before like 95, if you're born after 95, 96, I feel bad for every guy because
that's why you take your phones from your kids. Take it for days. Don't even leave them for an hour. Just
because social media and like all this like no offense, but like music that women make, Cardi and all these people, the music they make.
WAP?
What the is WAP? I'm not with the times, bro.
Pussy.
Oh,
You don't know what WAP is?
I don't, bro. I'm the out of everybody y'all know.
No, he doesn't.
I'm the furthest.
I just found out what it was.
I'm the
What do you
furthest
mean?
from
Wet
like.
ass pussy?
What is
You
it?
just found
Say it
out
again.
the song?
I mean, I knew what it was since the day
Not me.
one, but
I listen to music.
I
from the
named
90s.
it before it was
Like,
named. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even listen. I listen to
I
what's
heard you
popping.
listening to No Guidance by Drake last night.
Yeah.
so-
Okay. Well, I listen to good music. I don't listen to WAP
yeah.
or like.
Me and him, 90s
We're 90,
all
yeah.
day.
I mean, we're born in the
saying.
80s, but we're 90s babies. But the thing is,
Exactly.
is like this generation that's like, if you're like 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, now I feel bad for y'all, man, because like back when we were younger, there was no social media to find another person, and there was none of this. The person you talked to on that cord phone was the person that you talked to every day, like
Only after 9
for
p.m.
years. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now,
Now,
was on that.
now
Your
if-
ear was hurt. It was hot.
now if I'm
Your
dating,
dad,
if I'm
your
a
parents
girl,
got on the phone. Was like, get off the phone, and you was like, Daddy, shut up.
This is not
get off the phone,
Get
grandma.
off the phone, God damn it, mama, daddy.
And they're being
Yeah.
like when
AOL?
AOL.
Yeah. Y'all ain't know about
I
that
remember,
AOL
I feel
connection.
Oh, hey.
Talk to my
Hey.
boyfriend after 9 p.m.
You had to download the maps.
What was your guys'
Bro, y'all want to hear a
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
story?
Yeah.
Tarek has been this tall since like 4th grade.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Like.
But you know what? It's
Tall?
sometimes people being that tall, you could be insecure about some shit.
Well, yeah, we.
So it was a situation. No, I'm serious.
I would give up all my short insecurities for some tall insecurities any day. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel bad for this generation because you can always find somebody else on a dating app, on a social media. So like people's value depreciates,
Exactly.
right? Because there's always a prettier person. There's
Exactly.
always a guy with more money.
But you know what though? When you find that right one, you will humble yourself and you will let
Yeah,
go
I
all that
agree.
shit to stick with this
If you're
person
mature
because they
enough.
meet every expectation of what you want as a person. And if
You
you
know,
when
that
you
other
do
shit goes
when
to
you
the back
do
seat,
meet
like,
that, then
doesn't
you'll be fine with yourself. But everybody's looking for it. So y'all make sure it's like a resume. You need to show all your talents in like this many amount of days. You know what I'm saying? You only got 3 days to show your talents. You be like, look, I need to know. That's why you have the conversation. And if you're not persistent with your conversations of who you are or like checking in with a girl, like some guys text a girl because they like a girl. Okay, you text them the first day. Second day, you get a text. Hey, good morning, blah, blah, blah. Do you go with the 4th and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th?
If you
People
wanna evolve
can't.
with that
People
person,
get
yes.
cut off at like 2 days or like the first day and a half, and you done, and it's on to the next because they
Do
keep
you want to know what
swiping.
that comes down to though?
What is it?
Effort and consistency.
Exactly. So you got to have effort and consistency.
Consistency
when
is
you're
the most important thing.
But why
Exactly.
can't? But it seems like effort is.
Look, if you really like that person, you're gonna make effort.
But it
If
seems
they
like
don't,
effort
then
is
they
generating
get
towards-
filtered out. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And everyone has the filter game. Everyone filters out. Okay, look, this guy might do it. Let me see. He didn't respond the next day. I'm sorry, he's gone.
Yeah,
And that's what it is.
true.
And girls do it too. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. So we have a filtered game.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, but it seems like more and more as time goes on, effort lies within the man. As time goes on.
Well, yeah, because I feel like obviously I'm a woman, she's a woman, we're both independent.
She is. I know for a fact.
Shut
I
up.
done told her.
I meant to say
You
we're
a
both
woman,
independent
girl.
Women, so it's like we just naturally we can do things for ourselves. But I feel like as a man, it would now the way I think it's like I want to make sure that the person I'm with is like a good caregiver and this and that because I might want to have kids with them. So it's like I want them to always be the one.
Wait, are we
that's
talking about the
gonna-
beginning of the relationship or like
Just
like
in general, like I think guys. I mean, it depends what age you are, but I feel like
So we're getting hungry now.
That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? You got the
I
nice
feel
guac.
like-
you always gotta pass the walk.
But I feel like the reason there is a little bit more pressure on men is because there is that like I want to feel safe and taken care of and this and that, and if you put the effort in, then I'm gonna reciprocate. Which that I'm talking about like beginning stages. Obviously, once you're in a relationship, that's very different.
But do women ever think about like what the guy has to go through? Like, I think sometimes a woman's like, well, if he does this and this and this at the beginning or throughout the relationship, like it's almost like if men have to have no insecurities to date a woman. Because if you have any insecurity, like if at the beginning,
If you're honest about your insecurities, I will respect.
no, but what I'm
you
saying is, it's
10
like
more.
I agree, but at the beginning, like let's say I meet somebody, like I'm at the grocery store,
She's a supermodel.
or even just let's say I meet somebody,
You met a
whatever.
supermodel.
I met a supermodel, and she makes millions of dollars or whatever she does, right? And at the beginning, I'm like, damn, I'm very, very interested in her. Off our first conversation, right? She seems smart. She doesn't seem like a dumb like model. Not saying models are dumb, but you know like whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I have to just kick all my insecurities to the side. And
Is that because you think that? Do you know what I mean? Like not you specifically, but do you think it's because men just initially feel like, oh, I have to like step up?
no, I'm saying like as a woman, you're saying that if he puts effort and he shows that he's committed, but it's like
Well,
Not even a
I think
commitment.
it's more because if a guy isn't interested, he won't put effort. So now we're
that's
like,
not
okay,
always true though.
no, but
So
so,
it's a game.
now it's like,
No, not a
okay,
game.
if he's interested, he's gonna put effort, and now we expect that. Versus if he's not and he's not putting effort, then I'm like, okay, he's just not interested.
Just not interested.
But
Yeah.
what if he's interested?
But is it putting effort?
But like he's like I mean like
Did you
see the
text?
if you want something, you're gonna go for it.
What's
I
effort,
understand
though? What's
I
effort?
understand that point of view.
Consistency.
Texting
Text-
at
yeah.
least.
No,
Be
like
hey.
doing things, consistency, checking.
No
Like
girl wants a
taking
pen
an
pal.
interest in your life and what you're doing. That's
Like,
effort.
hey,
and
we've
like
been
not just
talking-
talking about themselves and like, oh, want to get fucked up or whatever. It's like actually caring.
Do you prefer like at the very very beginning of a relationship as a woman? Do you prefer a guy to be like friend like as a like friend conversations or I'm attracted to you conversations?
If you talk about us hooking up within like the first few days.
No, I'm not saying sex.
Okay, so
I'm saying
honestly-
like for instance, like when I'm interested in a girl, I'll talk about my life and her and things that we can relate to, and like I guess more friendly and like compatible conversations. I won't be like, yo, so what you doing? Like what are you wearing? Or like how
yeah,
are you?
that's weird.
I
Nah,
personally
that
prefer
hell
that.
no.
That's
That-
But
weird.
you see what I'm
That's a
saying?
fuck boy
But
right there. If you
not-
have a- That's when you get that
not
definition.
necessarily those exact words, but like
But what
like,
if she asks you that? Is there such thing as a girl?
Of course.
Yeah.
God damn it, because I've been
no,
like
every,
some of these girls be asking me that. I'm like, girl, I'm butt naked right now.
every girl says send me a pic. Every
No,
fuck girl
but I
says send me a
sleep-
pic.
That's weird.
It's
I'm
not
a fuck
weird.
girl.
But why would you ask me that? You asked me that, and then now it's
That's
weird because you
weird.
asked me and I
No,
told you I was naked.
I'm not saying that's weird. I'm
That's
saying
a
the
good
girl
point.
asking you what you're wearing is weird.
Why?
Yeah, but
Unless she's like, hey, if you're like, I'm going to a wedding, she's like, cute, what are you wearing?
Look, let's
Very
be real.
different.
Let's be
You're
real.
like,
Let's
oh,
be
you're
real.
at home. What
let's
are you
be
wearing?
real. Sometimes there's this intimate talk, right?
Yeah.
You do
That's
have a
called
time to
fuck
where
talk.
there's a time. No, it's not, because sometimes when you meet people, you could have an intimate moment before you even anything.
But is it wrong to be sexually attracted to somebody?
No.
But you
bring up those
cannot
kind of
bring it up
conversations?
unless the vibe is
But if a
both
guy-
are mutual.
If a guy though is like, hey, you're hot, I'm attracted to you. My
First of all, if a guy says you're
my
hot,
neighbor.
you should not talk
Right,
to him.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because hot is not used.
Whatever.
Hot is in a boy's category in his definition.
That's what I'm saying. So
But if
the
he's
guy
like
is
you're
telling
beautiful,
me-
but a lot of girls don't like that.
No.
Do you like when a
that's-
guy says you're beautiful?
Well, you know what I don't like?
But
Don't
see,
say that.
I feel like
You
that's
said that and that
friend,
sounds
that's a
fake.
friend zone word.
No, it's
Beautiful?
not.
You're so
I don't
beautiful.
think
That's
I don't think so.
like
No,
I feel like a woman.
What would you?
friend
Okay,
zone
look,
you.
look, look. If somebody slid into your DMs, ladies, right now, and they said,
Okay,
"Hey,
if they slid into your
hi,
DMs,
you-
it's a context issue. So
No,
if
no,
someone's
no.
like you're beautiful
No,
in my
no, no.
DMs, I'm like, okay, cool.
No.
But if
No,
in
no.
person, they
Nowadays,
I
everything
can-
is
I-
social
that's very
media."
I can change that. And
That's
this
Wait,
is how.
wait,
This,
though.
this is how.
Wait, let me finish.
Go,
though.
go, go.
If a guy
Read it.
slides in your DMs, let's just say, "Hi, beautiful. I like your style."
Mhm.
I just wanted to let you
I'm
know.
gonna
and
tell you-
introduce
no,
myself.
I'm gonna tell you-
I just want to let you know and introduce myself.
I'm gonna tell you
Right?
exactly what they're
What
gonna
if
do.
they said that? And what would you respond to that? Do you have a problem with that, or do you like?
I'm probably not responding unless
like,
you-
This is what they're gonna go do.
Like-
wait,
They're-
let them respond first, and then you tell me what they're gonna do. All
No,
right?
because then it negates what I'm gonna say.
No.
Say it.
They're gonna go to his page, and if he has him doing boy shit, or him with
Maybe.
his dogs going spending time with his parents, or things that actually
if he takes
make
a picture in front
like-
of his car, he's a fuckboy.
yeah, like
You
if
have a
he's
picture-
actually doing shit that's like
You have a picture?
mature, if he's
Oh, God,
working,
I
or
hope
if he's doing shit that's actually like legit.
Listen.
I'll sum it up. So basically, like I said, if they go back, because they're not gonna respond right away. They're not gonna be like, oh wow, you called me beautiful. Let me say something. They're gonna go look at his
We
shit.
have a million people saying that. Not.
No, you
that
gotta-
sounds really obnoxious.
But that's that's
No,
true.
that
though.
is true, though.
That goes
Yeah.
way back to my point about going
That's
out.
why I don't
Anyways,
even holler at a girl when I see her the first time. I have
because
a
they
first
get it all
time.
the fucking time.
I don't. They get it all the time.
Yeah.
I'll let them slide. If I see them another time, then I might compliment them, or compliment them and ask, hey, I gotta feel it out. But if I do feel the vibe is there, then I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I get your number, and go from there. So
It also
most
depends-
of the time they'll give it to you, but
Yeah.
if they feeling you. So at the end of the day, that's what the topic was. The topic was guys going out versus girls going out. If you like
and the
it,
things that contribute to it being okay and not okay, and what makes people feel so.
exactly.
Well, it should always
So-
be okay.
It is always
Right?
okay.
It should
But
be
I'm
okay.
saying,
Look, guys, it's over. Okay.
I think
If you like the topic, hit subscribe down below. Follow the link, and where could they follow you, Charles? Tell-
Charles _ Vega _
Okay, and Alyssa,
Oh, what do we
Alyssa
get?
Martinez.
what do I give? Do I give them the real one or the fake one?
So I give him the fuckboy one or the I want a
Exactly.
real man one.
Which one?
It's Alyssa Martini.
Martini _
Underscore. Okay, she had to look that one up. So guys, that's not the one if you want to hit her up. She don't look at that shit. All right. Stay
Thank you
tuned for
guys
more.
for tuning in.
Follow us on the part.
And thanks to our guests.
This is
Of course.
season
Thank you,
2. Okay, guys. Follow us on episode 3. All right. This is episode 2. Holla at your boy. It's your boy T Money, and we're with Laura Guerrera. Holla.
I said my last name.
Guerrero. Is it Guerrero?
All right, that's a wrap.